Entrepreneurs who love to innovate.
Startups that love to make change. And companies who are not scared of taking risks or wonder what could be. Fostering innovation requires the right environment to flourish.
Vaud is one of Europe's leading innovation hubs with a vast number of growing industries. It's where Swiss quality of life, stability, diversity of skilled labor, talent, and academic research are all linked together to grow ideas
and innovate. Our ecosystem is rich with diversity, setting up endless possibilities between many different sectors. Health tech and life sciences.
Foodtech and nutrition. Digital trust and cybersecurity.
Aerospace and precision engineering.
AI and machine learning.
Sport tech.
Drones and robotics.
Energy and environment technology. All converging
Give you just a few more seconds.
So I hope the optimism stays here. Unfortunately, we are not there right now. It would be the 180 million for the first half year, but that's very well, and let's cross fingers for the second half year. We will get up there. Congratulations to all the startups and founders. And you see here the largest fundraising rounds in 2024 from the startups. And now I'm handing over to you. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Hands together for Stefan and all those numbers, calculations. Thank you so much. All right. So who selects these top 100? Who selects these most promising and innovative startups throughout Switzerland? And then does the ranking? Well, it falls to in the hands, of these 100 fabulous individuals. Our jury, they are investors and experts from all over the world. Are any of you in the audience here with us tonight? If you are, there, stand up, stand up, stand up. We want to see you. We want to see you. We want to see you. There we go. Oh my gosh. Yes. Very nice. Wonderful. Wonderful. Thank you so much, and thank you for your support. Your support is invaluable, as you know. All right, so of this 100, almost half are always first-timers on the list. And as we can see from this map, they come from all over Switzerland. So, which I love. It's it's a little bit east side heavy, but we've also got west side. We've got some others thrown in there. But this year we have 40 newcomers that are going to be have joined this year's ranking, which is always very exciting. And we're going to have the opportunity of meeting some of these. Not all 40, we don't have the time for that many. Here we go. Here they all are. Congratulations to all of you for being first-timers here.
It's fantastic.
We don't have time always to listen to.
Haven't seen you in a long
time.
What is going on? So that's fantastic.
What is going on? Is there something you care to share?
Sorry, Anna. Sorry. No, I just met incredible. You know who is here? Sorry, Adrien is here.
Who's Adrien? Who's that?
Sorry, everyone. Shh.
I have like spots in my eyes from the lights.
No. I think.
Oh my gosh! It's the giant. Hi, Adrian. Of course. 2019. 2019.
Was it you were here? Yeah, sorry. We just catch up. We'll be here with you guys.
Yeah, okay.
Sorry.
That's rude. What are you doing here?
You were in Lausanne. I figured I would come, right?
Well, Oh, if you're here, I'm gonna freaking put you to work. Come here. Get over here.
Wait.
Yes.
I mean, if he's coming on stage, yes. I have a few. Let me update the slides. Just a second.
Is this working?
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
No.
I think to have an evening.
This is like a comedy act.
I'm working.
What in the world? Okay.
Yeah, the slides are updated.
Adrian Briod, co-founder of Flyabitlity, everybody. Thank you.
Hi, everybody.
Oh, there it is, the 2019 moment. Look at that.
Yeah, thanks for the rock star picture.
That is a rock star picture.
Yeah, that brings us way back, huh?
What do you got? I mean, you guys were the first, top of the 100. What do you remember from this moment?
Yeah, I guess 5 years ago, it sounds like forever ago. Startup years are like dog years. But yeah, we had a massive party. I think we were lucky to win in 2019 because the next year was probably less fun on Zoom. So, great times.
Yeah, much better. Well, I mean, in 5 years' time, a lot has happened.
Yeah.
I mean, it's probably very hard to sum it up, but what's top of mind for you when you think about the last 5 years?
Look, yeah, we've been growing 3x our revenue, almost doubling the team. But yeah, of course, quite a roller coaster. I guess, yeah, COVID, when the sales went to zero, that's a highlight I remember. That was scary.
Still, yeah.
But
low light.
Also, like a massive progress on our big product launch 2 years ago. We really got closer to our mission for sure.
to remove people from dangerous places, drone solutions for industrial use cases. So yeah, we made a massive step in the last 5 years.
Weren't you guys even in Alcatraz?
Yeah.
Well, not.
I see Jordi put some nice video. Yeah, I guess that's where you got the Alcatraz hint. So what is this?
I don't know.
That's us, indeed, doing some pretty cool missions. For example, mapping Alcatraz. This is in the Victoria train station, doing inspection work. I mean, right now, our product is used 100 times a day for all sorts of things, like inspecting boilers. This is inside a wind turbine blade. This is tunnels. We're now not only doing inspection, but doing 3D models, delivering data on digital twins, underground mining, doing accurate measurements. Yeah, we've come a long way in 5 years, I would say. And that was a collapse in Valais, actually, where we helped the canton map out the collapse. We do a lot of sewer inspections. Actually, in Lausanne, you may see one of our drones entering a manhole. This is in a penstock, and yeah, we're going places.
I think so. And I'm actually disappointed that you couldn't bring Elios here tonight. Your drone couldn't make an appearance because, as I heard, rumor has it he was here 10 years ago.
I just inserted another video in the presentation.
I know, because you told me about this 10 years ago. You did bring it.
Yeah, so we were the newcomers.
This is when you were newcomers.
Yeah, that was our first top 100 in the Beau Rivage Palace. And we flew under the nice chandelier. It was a nicer room than here, actually, I must say.
It did cost me with the insurance, by the way, but that's awesome.
So, the motto was ask forgiveness, not permission. It's still very important at Flyabitlity today. And we did a nice looping over the crowd. I think, that was the last time we were in Lausanne for the top 100, right?
Yes, it is. So how perfect that you are here. Actually, on that note of asking asking forgiveness before permission, what other useful advice would you have for the newcomers?
Yeah, looking back over the last 10 years, because we're celebrating our 10-year anniversary this month. So yeah, I really feel like the veteran, but. I think the founding team and the team, the early team, and building the strong culture was, if I look back, really what brought us where we are. I think I'm one of those who say culture eats strategy for breakfast, right? You can have really good strategy slides and plans for the year, but I think every day your team is going to have to take all the right decisions and fill all the gaps in that plan and be proactive. Why they're here, they have to be clear about that. So I think, looking back, the strong culture was really what made Flyabitlity what it is today.
Amazing. All right, well, how about we get started with meeting some of our newcomers? Are you ready to help?
I'm going to announce
Are you ready to help?
the newcomers, right? Some of the newcomers.
Yeah. Can we do this?
Who do we have here?
All right, let's go. Our first newcomer.
Developing advanced hydrogen solutions for sustainable energy applications. Our first startup is a Cleantech startup from Vaud. I am happy to call Aris Maroonian from Neology Hydrogen on stage.
Alex.
Hey, go there.
You have the stage for 1 minute. It's already going, so hurry up.
Yes. As the world accelerates towards decarbonization, finding solutions to decarbonize off-grid energy solutions and heavy-duty transportation remains. At Neology, we focus in using ammonia as a carrier and to bring our technology together. We have managed to make a small vehicle. It's actually standing on the parking right there. I could not bring it into the room, which runs simply on a bottle of liquid ammonia. Our system converts into hydrogen, which fuels a fuel cell, which charges vehicles. It's clean, it's efficient, and it's emission-free. Our strategy is to bring this solution of power stations to the world, to off-grid energy applications such as data centers, but also for heavy-duty transportation, maritime, railway, where you cannot electrify. We have validated the technology. We have a small car that you can see on the parking if you're interested. We have now a team, partners, and we are fundraising, if you're interested, 2 million Swiss francs in the seed round to bring this product to the market. My name is Aris Maroonian. I'm very proud to be the first one and to be here today and join us in this carbon-free energy with us. Thank you.
Congratulations.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. All right. So, Adrian, next up, we are going to stay in Romandie with a startup innovating in Medtech with AI-driven solutions that improve patient support. From Geneva, they are Hero Support. Please welcome Giovanna Di Pasquale.
Thank you very much. Thank you. So, good afternoon. I don't see my slide.
Did you click?
I have to do press.
There we go.
No.
Or not.
Sorry. Voilà. So, we speak of breast cancer. 1 out of every 4 minutes, a woman will be diagnosed with cancer, breast cancer. Half of them will go for radiotherapy, which is a powerful arm in killing cancer cells. But due to not optimal breast position, we can also kill healthy cells, meaning that we can also have cardiac and secondary lung cancer deaths. So Hero Support has produced a device. It's a bra-like solution that will change this. We allow the perfect breast position for each patient at each treatment session, clearly in a very efficient and fast way. So we can bring 30% reduction in time, but also keep dignity for the patients because the breast is covered. This is very different from what we do today, where we use very complex and difficult solutions. I am Giovanna Di Pasquale. I am the CEO of Hero Support, and please join us in the fight against cancer. Thank you.
Next, specializing in energy-efficient technologies for sustainable power generation, our next startup is our second Cleantech startup from Vaud. I am happy to call Markus Aicheler from SolidWatts on stage.
"75% of industrial process heat is still produced by gas. 75%, that's crazy. We still burn stuff to get other stuff hot. This has to stop. We at SolidWatts, we propose an alternative power source based on what we all know, microwave heating. We focus on the generators and build the best, highest performing generators which we possibly get for industry. The way we do this, we take a transistor technology, a very new one. We take this naked, make it a new approach to this, pack it up in an electronics box in a modular system, make this rugged, sustainable, efficient, and sell this to the people who actually have thermal processes and then get them away from gas. This is our team for now. We are also fundraising. So if you're interested in helping others to get away from gas, help us. Thank you very much.
Congratulations.
Thank you very much. Okay. I'm going to let you do this.
Skipping slides. Oh, it's just maybe slow.
Nice. All right, not my thing. Okay, not my thing, but this is. So moving on then, and heading to Basel. Give me just a second. Our next newcomer to the 2024 ranking is pioneering biotech solutions for women's reproductive health. Please welcome Mohamed Shilaih.
Thank you very much.
From FimmCyte.
Okay.
Except, no.
Okay. Thank you very much for the opportunity. I'm Mohamed Shilaih. I'm one of the co-founders of FimmCyte. And 190 million women globally are affected by endometriosis, and their only resort after spending 5 to 7 years getting diagnosed is just hormones or surgeries. And you can imagine, of course, that this leads to hundreds of billions of direct and indirect costs for the healthcare system, but of course affect these women with this chronic painful disease, infertility, and we're out to change this. So we found out a novel protein that is overexpressed on endometriotic cells, so exactly on the diseased tissue, and we developed an antibody that is capable of killing these cells directly. And we're using now the same antibody to find early these diseased tissue and allow the physicians to treat the woman earlier and more effective. We're raising a financing round at the moment, and we're looking forward to hearing from you.
Wonderful. Thank you, Mr. Shilaih. Thank you. And
I'll need the
who's gonna
clicker
give
back.
the clicker back. We need the clicker. Oh.
Thank you. All right. Next. A 2021 EPFL spin-off. They develop CO2 capture solutions for decarbonizing hard-to-abate sectors, including heavy-duty vehicles and industrial applications. Please welcome Masoud, Talebi, Amiri on stage.
Hi everyone, I'm Masoud and I'm delighted to be here to present our startup Qaptis, where we develop point source CO2 capture solutions for hard to decarbonize sectors. Our technology is suitable for any application of fuel to power engines in industry, ranging from mobile applications such as trucks or ships to stationary applications such as boilers or ovens. Our strategy is to develop these products in partnership with manufacturers who will finance the joint development projects. Currently, we are in 2 active projects for truck and tractor applications, which brought in 1.5 million euros from those manufacturers. And we expect to start 2 new projects in other sectors beginning of next year. Currently, we are raising seed fundraising round that we expect to close by the end of the year. And if you would like to know more about Qaptis, please check out our website, follow us on LinkedIn, and don't hesitate to reach out. Thank you.
Congratulations.
Wonderful. Thank you very much. Our next newcomer comes from Foodtech and Zurich. They're innovating with sustainable and health-conscious food alternatives. And I have to say, have 2 women in the leading team. Please put your hands together for Simona Fellman from Shilaih.
Hello, everyone. First, I want to say we are actually 3 women in the co-founding team, but thanks anyway.
Even better.
Yeah. So today, there is no need anymore to explain that the cultivated meat market is one of the fastest growing markets in the food industry. What most people don't know is that the entire industry is hitting a glass ceiling, because as of now, they can only process processed products, chicken nuggets, hamburger patties, and so on. They are missing a key technical component which allows them to cultivate highly textured products such as a steak or a fillet. And this is exactly why we founded Shilaih. Shilaih is a B2B solution providing this key component, which is an ingredient called scaffold. We made significant progress towards our patent-pending and food-grade prototypes, and so far we raised over 1.5 million Swiss francs in non-dilutive funding. At the moment, we are looking for partners for pilot projects which want to realize the first thick cultivated steak with us. If you're interested, happy to talk to you during the apéro. I'm Simona, CEO and co-founder of Shilaih. Thank you.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Engineering high-performance glass solutions for various industries. I am happy to call Luc Burnier from Nuglass on stage. Welcome, Luc.
Okay, good evening, everyone. Really pleased to be a top 100 Swiss startup as a newcomer. I'm Luc Burnier, CEO of Nuglass, and So I didn't mute my phone. Oh, Mr. Lee. I'm sorry, I really have to take... Mr. Lee? Yeah, no. I cannot hear you. Hello, Mr. Lee? Does it also happen to you, that you experience bad connectivity when you are typically at home, at home, or at your work office, or traveling by train? At New Glass, we solve indoor connectivity issue by laser treating windows glazing and make them transparent to telecommunication frequencies. Thanks to this, we improve the indoor signal by a factor of 1,000, making your connection stable and reliable. I would be really glad to discuss it further and to connect during the apéro, and I wish you a really pleasant evening. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Thank you. All right, now we're crossing back over the Röstigraben to Zurich. Together with her team, this lady has been developing innovative materials and technologies for advanced engineering applications. I'm more than happy to call Dr. Julia Carpenter to the stage for Aperos.
Thank you so much, Anna. Hi, everyone. So you know that feeling, and whenever you're working on your laptop and it goes zzz, it's because the fan is engaging. It's struggling to cool. And the same thing is happening in data centers all over the world. Current cooling technologies are just not very efficient. The prognosis is that we're going to use 6% of total global energy just to cool our data centers by 2030. That's unacceptable. We need to be better at cooling. We're switching to new technologies and also new materials, and this is where we come in. We have developed metal foams optimized for heat transfer that are integrated into liquid cooling solutions to make sure that that 6% is never going to be reached. We have fortunately just closed our round. That means we're hiring. So check us out online and follow us and figure out if you are the next member of our team. My name is Julia Carpenter. I'm the CEO of Aperos and hope to chat to you soon.
Well done. So, a fintech startup from Zurich now, providing AI-driven insights and analytics for the fintech industry. I am happy to call Stefan Klauser from HAYA Technologies on stage. Stefan.
It's August 1st, Swiss National Day. Meanwhile, on the other side of the Atlantic Ocean, the equity market plummets. More than 3 trillion are lost in one single day. However, there is an investment manager in the US. Let's call them Smarties. On July 31st, their portfolio managers accessed the latest ISOT AI models, which directed them to buy exactly these stocks while increasing their cash positions. As a result, Smarties walked away with 0.2% plus in return. On their 100 million fund, they made 200K instead of losing more than 3 million in client funds. We're not an asset manager, nor a hedge fund. We're a tech company. We're a spin-off from ETH Zurich, running an AI platform which is scalable and combines it with financial expertise. We're developing and giving access to the latest AI models for investment management. If you want to join the investment revolution, please scan our QR code up here.
Congratulations.
Thank you. All right, so last but not the least ever, this next newcomer comes from Zurich, where they have been creating cutting-edge cleantech solutions for energy storage and sustainability. Please welcome Moritz Futscher from B-Try.
Thanks. Today, batteries limit the performance of many electronic devices. Now imagine a world where the battery is not limiting the performance, but actually can enable new technologies. This is what drives us every day at Battery, to develop a sustainable, reliable, solid-state battery that can be charged within just 1 minute, something that traditional batteries simply cannot do. I'm Moritz Futscher, and I'm the CEO and co-founder of Battery, a spin-off from EMPA and ETH. And since our cooperation, April last year, we in total have raised 1.8 million francs in pre-seed financing. We have scaled our team to 9 people at the moment, and we have sold our first batteries to customers, which was very exciting to us, and we have proven the scalability of our technology within a joint development agreement. Next year, we are now preparing for a seed financing round next year. And today, we are bringing our batteries into very small devices, such a device similar to your credit card. But we're working on that tomorrow. It will also power your phone. I invite you to join us in this exciting journey and look forward to meeting with many of you during the apéro. Thank you.
Great, thank you. Okay, that's me. Good.
The second, Anna. So thank you very much, Adrian, for joining us on stage, and some chocolate for you for the next 5 years. Thank you very much. And a big applause for Adrian.
Thank you
very
so
much,
Adrian.
Stefan. Thanks, Anna.
You can come back anytime.
Look, it's super inspiring to see. I feel nostalgic, actually, from early days. So much energy.
So much cool stuff.
A bit of naivete, but that's so important.
Yes, yes.
Super exciting to see all this. Have a good evening, everybody.
Good. Thank you, Adrian. Thank you very much. Okay, so as you know, aside from the jury selection, we also have like a parallel selection, which is the startups that all of you vote for. And we call this the public voting categories. And we've got the 10 categories, and now we're just going to run through and have you meet the winners, the people that you chose in all of the different categories. Are we ready? Are you ready? Okay. These are the world shapers of tomorrow that you selected. I'm going to go over here. In the biotech sector, Recolony, Ana Montalban Arques, where are you? Come join us on the stage. Congratulations. Congratulations. I'm just going to just keep going. Okay, good. Thank you. In the Cleantech sector, you selected Sparrow Analytics, Maxim Interbrick. Come on down. You get a prize.
Congratulations.
Congratulations. Go. In engineering, public decided for Onokoi Services, Daniel Aman.
Congratulations.
Congratulations, please. In FinTech, winner is Thor Wallet, Marcel Harman.
Congrats.
Congratulations. You're welcome. Okay, in the food tech sector, we went with Kidemis. Where are you? Kostiantin Marakov. Nice to see you. Okay, in ICT, the public went for Seawire, Rui de Freitas. Congratulations. Medtech, the winner was Digitech. Where are you? Noor Galia Abbasi. Oh, look, comes to you. Fantastic. Nicely done. PropTech. PropTech went to Property. Nicole Witting. Congratulations. Hi. Okay, robotics. Robotics, the winner was Flyabitlity. Samir Budala. Hi, congratulations. We're almost out of space. Okay, we only got one more person. In the security sector, Acento, Alessandro Mora. All right, congratulations, everybody. You are the ones your peers selected to be the top 10, so way to go.
Wait here, wait. Oh.
You want to do the football
Need to stay here.
thing? No. Okay, but we have to get together. We do have to go closer, everybody, closer. Thank you. Okay, very nice, very nice. Congratulations, everybody. All right, Stefan, now I am ready for you to take the stage.
Thank you very much, Anna. So it's my pleasure now to thank you to the Scale Up jury members, because we have seen the startup ranking and the jury before. And as you know, as the startups getting older than 5 years, they are not able to be in the startup ranking. And that's why we introduced years ago the Scale Up ranking, and it runs very similar. So 25 jury members are looking for the best scale-ups. And are there any scale-up jury members here in the audience? Let me see. Stand up, please, as before. I see Fatou over there. There are way more. Congratulations, and thank you very much for helping us. So these are the 25 selecting the most promising scale-ups. And let's look who these 25 scale-ups are. So I think someone was just flipping in the regie. Let's go back, but we can also look at the selfie for all the ones on social media. We will do that afterwards. Let's stay first with the scale-ups. So these are the 25 scale-ups that have been selected, the fastest growing and hopefully soon to be unicorns in Switzerland. A big applause for these 25 scale-ups. And I think now it's time to see the selfie to show you who wasn't on social media yet. So the hashtag is top100 SSU. Please share the impressions. And for the people back home, you can also watch on social media and see what's happening out there. Exactly, as Shorty said, make startups visible, not just here in Lausanne, in the whole world. Countdown has started.
Jordy's favorite part. Are we ready to enter the final countdown? I asked for the song. I know it would have been great, but maybe next year. The final countdown, everybody. We're almost there. That means that we're down to the top 10. And it's time now then to meet our top 10 startups for 2024. Are we ready? Yes! Awesome. All right, here we go. Here we go. In the number 10 spot is, can I say it? Nanoflex. Hands together. Welcome, Matt Curran.
Right, thank you.
Wonderful. Now tell us a little bit about your story in 1 minute.
Just 1 minute. Okay, thank you. So, Nanoflex, we are a spin-out from ETH. We've been supported by V Zurich, and we're focusing and developing a system for endovascular robotics. So, why endovascular robotics? Endovascular disease is the largest cause of death globally. It has a massive social impact in terms of its cost and its impact on society, but there are multiple effective treatments, particularly for stroke, that if applied quickly enough can have a super positive effect on patients' outcome. So what we're developing is this. This is an electromagnetic field generator, generates an electromagnetic field that moves specially customized wires and catheters in three-dimensional space inside the patient's body, allowing you to move through the vascular system faster and hopefully safer than current standard techniques. Where this is maybe a little bit different from other robotic systems is what we can do at the bedside, we can also do at distance. So this is an example of a procedure in a silicon model performed by a professor of neurosurgery in Mayo Clinic, Arizona, controlling a robot 9,000 kilometers away in Zurich. Wow. Human scale anatomy all the way through to get to a target location to remove a clot. If you're interested in supporting us, please get in touch. We'd love to connect. Thank you.
Amazing. So exciting.
The picture. Picture.
Well, of course there is a picture.
Two pictures.
And this will replace all of your diplomas that you ever had.
Excellent.
Most important now.
Thank you.
Wonderful. Thank you so much. All right, that brings us to number 9. Number 9 on the top 100 2024 is, let's welcome back Samir Bubdala from Flyabitlity. Welcome. Congratulations.
Thank you. Good evening. First, I would like to introduce my colleagues. Vita,
We're on the
our head of people and culture,
Come.
and Alex, our head of operations. Yes, at Flyabitlity, we do drone-based solutions for the inspection of confined space, for energy production and water infrastructure. I'm Samir, co-founder and CEO, and it's my pleasure to go to the next slide, to introduce my team that developed and introduced this summer our second-gen solution, the ASIO, not only with the drone, the hardware, but also with the software part, a cloud-side app for data analytics and data management. Our production is running full steam, and we are raising our next round in order to fuel this growth. And if you are interested, join us this afternoon if you would like to chat. Thank you.
Wonderful.
Thursday, congratulations.
Picture.
So for the picture, come over. Congratulations. We need to move to the right. Congratulations again.
Thank you.
Merci beaucoup.
Wonderful. All right, ba-da-ba-da-ba-ba. Claiming the 8th spot this year is a deep judge. Please welcome Kevin Roth. Where are you? There we go. Congratulations.
Thank you. Quite an honor. Welcome, everybody. I'm Kevin, one of the co-founders of Deep Judge. These past 12 months have been quite exciting. On the product front, we've been building powerful AI tools for legal professionals. And I'd say that if you're a lawyer today, this is probably one of the best tools that you can get. On the fundraising front, we've just recently closed a 10 million seed round with a Silicon Valley VC. And we're pretty happy to be part of their stellar AI portfolio. Traction-wise, we've successfully expanded to the US, where we are already within some of the worldwide largest law firms. And I think none of that would be possible without our stellar A team. So big shout out to everybody at Deep Judge.
Awesome. Congratulations.
Thank you very much, Kevin. Fantastic. And I think the next step is to replace all the lawyers. Am I right?
No. Lawyer in the
room. A lot of people are getting nervous in the room. Don't worry. We talked a lot about AI. Thank you, Kevin.
Awesome. Thanks. All right, that brings us to number 7. Number 7 on this year's list is Bloom Biorenewables, Florence Erogel.
You have to come for the picture after, yeah? Hello, everyone. Thanks to the jury. Really a great pleasure to be on stage for the top 10 again.
Again.
Actually, the first time we came on stage, we told you about the technology and our efficiency enabled to disrupt the way biomass is used today. And then the second year, we told you about the products, how we can combine high performances, low prices, and sustainability, of course. And last year, we told you about the customers and how we can really transform their business into more sustainable business. So what is even better than the technology? What is better than the products and better than the customer experience? The team. We have an amazing team. We love nature, we love biodiversity, we love trees, we love forest, and we want future generations to be able to enjoy this as well, the way we do. And by chance, we also love technology, we love making business, so we design the world of tomorrow. Looking forward to celebrate with all of you tonight, but also tomorrow, because we have our summer party in Renan, where you are all invited. Thank you.
Awesome.
Well, this is your diploma. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Well done, gentlemen. All right, and in the 6th place, we go now to Nicholas Weber Voltiris. Congratulations.
Thank you very much. It's great to be back here. We were already here last year. We won the public award for Cleantech, now part of the top 10, so that's amazing. So at Voltiris, we're on a mission to deliver renewable energy to greenhouses. The way we do that is that we offer to greenhouse operators an energy-as-a-service solution to make sure that they can adopt and benefit from renewable energy without having to put their own capex or their own financing efforts towards adopting the solution. We develop a unique solar PV solution that relies on something that is called spectral filtering, meaning that we don't harm the crops that are placed underneath our panels, because we filter the light coming from the sun. The part of the sunlight that is necessary for the growth of the crops goes through and is transmitted to crops so that they can grow. The part of the light that is not used by photosynthesis, we make renewable energy out of it that can be then used to power the greenhouse. We have a strong commercial momentum, so this year we secured about $1 million in sales. We have key clients, key growers that we're working with now in Switzerland, Netherlands, Belgium, and France. So we're working with the largest cooperative of growers in France and Belgium, for example. And we're on track to continue to deploy more of our projects also in the US and the Middle East. And we also have, for that, secured strategic partnerships with industry leaders that will further accelerate our growth. So, for example, we have a partnership with 3M. We're also working with renowned utility companies in Switzerland, like Romand Energie, Electra Baselland, and with key players also from the greenhouse sector. Over the next few months, how do I change the slide? Oh, okay. But so over the next few months, we're going to have more of those projects, so I hope that you'll join us in that journey. I think it's quite exciting what we have ahead, and I hope that you will be convinced too. Thank you very much.
Thank you. And that was half of the top 10. 10 to 6. Now it's down to the top 5.
But before going to the top 5, I think this is a perfect introduction. We know in Switzerland we have really quite a lead on everything that has to do with sustainability and clean tech, and we want to keep it. And for this, before we jump to the top 5, I would like to welcome somebody who's been already 25 years in this industry, pioneering the investment, and spend a few minutes discussing what are the experience and how are we going continually to make our ecosystem better. And for this, I would like to give a very warm applause to Gina Domanic, which I'm sure many of you know, which is the partner, founder of Emerald Ventures. Welcome, Gina.
Thank you, Jordi. Thank you very much.
So much of a pleasure to welcome you. I don't think that I need to do a lot of introduction, but still, I think it's amazing. 25 years you've seen. We just concluded on sustainability. You are pioneering this, so I'm happy to hear more about a bit of your experience.
Sure. Thank you. Thanks for the invitation. I think this event is really important. I think it's important that we celebrate innovation, but maybe more importantly, celebrate the very courageous entrepreneurs that dedicate their lives to making sure that these innovations actually see the light and have an impact on the world. So thank you to all the entrepreneurs. We've been doing this for 25 years. Those investor colleagues of mine will know that we learn something new every single day. So what lessons can I share when you learn a new lesson every day? Sometimes we learn the same lesson once or twice or 3 times. Takes a little bit longer. But I thought I would distill it down to 5 lessons. 5 lessons that we as investors, and maybe also for the entrepreneurs, you can benefit from these lessons. We've been working in Cleantech. So Cleantech is basically industrial technologies. These are long time standing industries. They have their norms, they have their cultures, they've got their language, they've got their networks. We really believe and have learned that in order to disrupt this industry or these industries, you really need to have people in your team that come from these industries. We have seen so many startups struggle because actually they don't have that inherent knowledge of the industry that they're trying to disrupt. So we very much encourage our entrepreneurs and entrepreneurs that we meet, please bring industry expertise into your team. Not just the technology guys, not just the inventors, but actually people who have decades of experience. You will accelerate and have a lot less failures, believe me. The second lesson, I would say, and after 25 years you have to put your glasses on, is really that a rising tide floats all boats, right? We see a lot of companies that are focusing on very niche, not really growing markets. That's really hard. You're dedicating your entire life, your blood, sweat, and tears. Pick a sector that's growing, right? It's amazing how many times we see entrepreneurs who could have gone one way with their technology, which would have been a fast-growing, large market. And so we would very much encourage them, go where kind of the tide is taking you. And also that means taking you international. So also, even though you're not going to perhaps be international within the next 12 months, include that ambition in your business plan. I think it's really important also to attract large international investors. The third thing is really kind of a pet peeve of mine, and this is this terminology of unicorn. Valuation is not a measure of success. Sales are a measure of success. We see too many people getting really focused and giving awards and talking about valuations. In the end of the day, if you want to have an impact, you have to commercialize your technology with real customers at reasonable costs, and you have to get to a point where you've got visibility on profitability. I know that sounds very boring, but it's the truth. It's not as sexy as saying, oh, we're a unicorn. Become profitable, right? That's the way you secure your success and you secure your impact. The fourth, again, sounds quite simple. Don't run out of cash, right? Manage your cash professionally. Get somebody in your team who actually understands cash. Your entire management team has to live and breathe the in-depth understanding of how you generate cash and how you consume cash. And you need to get to meaningful milestones with the cash that you have today so that you can raise your next round. So don't lose focus of cash, because in the end of the day, if you go bankrupt, it's typically because you ran out of cash. My fifth and final is pick your investors wisely. And I know that sounds, it's kind of difficult. Startups are pitching to so many people, and here I come and say, pick your investors. But I really do mean pick investors, right? Raising small amounts of money from unprofessional investors, you're just asking for trouble long term. You need to get professional investors who can actually take you to cash flow break even as early as possible onto your cap table, onto your team, supporting your management team. And that means that you're going to need to invest a lot of time in meeting a lot of people, kissing a lot of frogs. Even if they say no, keep them updated. Keep the relationship going. Keep the information flowing. Because one point in time, you will be mature enough and hopefully be a good match for them. Professional investors also do a lot of due diligence, which takes time, which brings me back to the last lesson. Don't run out of cash. Right? And that's it.
Well, thank you very much for these words of wisdom, and I think everyone here will agree, and I can only agree on the last one. But I want to just take a few minutes. We have the chance to have you here. I do need to react on this unicorn question. Not so much on the term, but I'm struggling for years with one, sort of dilemma, or I would say antinomic point. We're telling startups here that they need money and they need sometimes a lot of money to grow. On the other hand, we're always saying, and we're struggling with valuations in Europe. I think we can agree that very often there are less than in the US, and then we have to compete with less money. And I think many in this room will agree with me. How do I reconcile, Gina, not fighting on a valuation to have enough money, but at the same time having to have enough money and not destroy your cap table so that you can make big rounds?
Yeah, it is a dilemma. But I would say that professional investors don't allow a situation to get to the point where the founders or the management team doesn't have enough incentive, right? We will replenish the ESOP pool, we will do carve-outs, we do anything. It could be that a company, there's COVID, there's all kinds of things that happen, gets to a point in time where you've got a liquidation stack on top of your head so high. I mean, we're not idiots. We come in there and we say, hey, these guys don't have enough of an incentive. They're not aligned enough with us. We need to give them more equity, right? We need to give them, whether it's ESOPs or shares or whatnot. So we will then replenish if we see that they've raised, let's say, too much money or at valuations that didn't allow them to keep a meaningful part of the company.
So you would be so short, or I would say not heavy at the beginning and then readapt as you move forward. That's generally what you advise to do.
Yeah, I mean, they need to raise enough money. That's super important, right? In order to get to, and maybe not in your seed round, right? Go with your milestones when you're achieving significant milestones, raise your next round. But I would say don't pick your investors because of valuation. Pick the investors who are going to help you out. And a good test of it is, did they actually help you out during the due diligence? During their due diligence, did they introduce you to any potential customers? Did they introduce you to potential board members, management team members, right? The startups should do due diligence on their investors as well. It's not a one-way street.
Great to hear, and I hope all the entrepreneurs here are hearing that. One other point I really need to ask, because that's been something I've been struggling, and many people know here. You have, I think, 40 plus exits with Emerald in the experience. Amazing. And I'm sure that there are a few additional lessons to the 5 you shared with us. Can you share a bit more about that? I think in Switzerland and overall in Europe, we need to work more on our exits, on the quality of the exits, on the number of exits, because this flow has to work. And I think many investors today, I mean, we know it's a difficult period, but it's also a difficult period because maybe we're not ready enough or don't have enough tools to do these exits. What could you share on this experience?
This goes back to relationship building, right? There's also a saying that people like to say, and it makes me cringe at board meetings: companies are bought, not sold. That's crap, right? Companies are sold, right? But you need to invest in those relationships, get to know those. In our sector, it's typically trade sales, right? Get to know those people who might be acquirers of your company. Get to know them early, meet them at conferences or industry conferences. Make sure, again, just like I said before with the investors, keep them up to date. Before I started Emerald, I was working at a large Swiss industrial technology company running strategy and M&A. We had an M&A radar report that I would issue to the board every quarter. It was very, very difficult for me to bring an acquisition proposal if that company had not been already on the radar for at least a few quarters, right? So get to know those people. They're not your enemies. They're the people who are going to make you rich in the end of the day, right? Get to know them early. If they happen to be in town, maybe they can come by and visit. And so I think building those relationships to your potential acquirers is also super important.
Fantastic. Thank you very much. Hey, another topic that we've been fighting for 25 years, and you know where I'm going. We're not so good at it. You're one of the rare, I would almost say, sorry for the expression, rare animal. Female investing, female partners, VC funds. I do need to ask, how do we improve, make this more?
Yeah. It's a challenge. I am super, super happy that actually in Emerald, we have a lot of women, some of them here tonight. But we really do have a lot of women. And I think that women who get into a position where they can take the personnel decisions, like in my case, I have a lot of influence on the personnel decisions, obviously. We're the ones who have to also be encouraging the younger women to stay, even if, when they have families, whatever, they go through different phases of their life. We have to show flexibility. We have to show them encouragement. And don't ever doubt that they can manage it all, right? It's difficult. They need support. That's great. The boys need support too. That's the other thing, is that men are not helping their wives, right? That's not how it is. They're both in there together. So we also have a lot of guys in our team who I think share a lot in that. So I think that is important. Unfortunately, I have to say the women in senior partner positions in other funds that I know, at least in our sector, they're always the founder. That means they weren't waiting around for anybody else to make them a partner. They made themselves a partner, right? And I hope that in the future that's not always the case. I hope that we identify with the women as decision makers, and that we can also promote them also to become partners and be part of the investment committees in more funds.
So thank you. I think that should come. And if the recipe works, that's a call for all the women that they found their own fund. Don't be shy. It works.
Go, huh?
You see, 25 years. I have to call it. I think the time is flying. Yes. One last quick question. Yeah. We're still in a difficult period. I know hard to have the crystal ball, but what's your call? How should the startup envision the future, the funding situation? How will that run?
I think it's getting a little bit better, but still we're surprised at how difficult it is to syndicate some deals, right? So there's still, I think what's happening right now is a lot of startups raised money at very high valuations a few years back. They're now burned through all that cash. Investors are starting to have to realize that these companies can't get a lot of new investors. The existing investors have to be the ones supporting. So they're starting to do a little bit of triaging, we see. And they're starting to pick which of their portfolio companies they're going to continue to invest in. And that's causing also a drain on how many new investments they're making. So I would just say, again, don't run out of cash, right? And hopefully you have a syndicate together that will take you to cash flow break even, or at least until the market recovers and people can raise money again.
Right. Thank you very much, Gina, for being here. And I want to thank you again for sharing, for being role model 25 years, and continue, please. So thank you again.
Thank you.
A big applause for Gina.
Thanks. Thank you.
And just for the picture.
Oh, yeah. I get flowers.
The least we could do.
Thanks. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you very much. And we're entering into the top 5 countdown. Wonderful moment. I know the pressure is high. You know what, Gina? One company at least listened to you. And for those who are following the news on the companies in Canton Vaud, that's a company that was in the top 100 actually last year. And they made a big announcement this year. We were talking business. And this is what's coming. I have the great pleasure to welcome Daniel Blessing from HAYA Therapeutics. And as you can see, Daniel, I think that you embody, and that was perfect. You see, it was planned, that you would do an announcement today. HAYA Therapeutics, who was #1 last year. So this year you didn't win the top 100, that's okay. But you just announced a $1 billion deal. Yes. So I think it deserves another applause. I can only thank you and congratulations. And the floor is yours.
Well, thank you all. And yes, indeed, there's no reason to be not happy today. It's a great moment to speak to the audience, to be back here. It's a great opportunity for me to represent HAYA. Unfortunately, the last year in this kind of startup scheme, I think next year maybe we're considered for the scale-up. In the past years, I've talked about the technology, and I think that's the next slide. Maybe I focus on the secret sauce, which is really at the heart of HAYA. There's a group of inspired, dedicated people that put their soul and their efforts into really pushing the boundaries of precision medicine. Now, as you've seen with the announcement, this is hot off the plate, and our collaboration with Eli Lilly actually marks a significant achievement for us and a recognition for this work the team has done on our regulatory genome platform, on everything we've done on that side. So it's an exciting moment as we follow on this journey to develop novel therapies targeting this new landscape, this regulatory genome. And yeah, it's exciting. So let me end by saying a big thank you to all stakeholders, to all advisors, most importantly the team. I think, yeah, their support and their relentless strive for excellence make it really possible. So the road ahead is bright, and I'm excited to see what we achieve together. Thank you.
Congratulations, and let's put that away, and then for the picture, for the $1 billion deal, I think that's a great achievement. Thank you very much, and looking forward. Yeah. So, let's move forward to rank number 4, and this startup is unfortunately the last time in the startup ranking, because I mentioned to you before, you can only stay 5 years, and they have been with us many times. So, welcome on stage, Pascal. Congratulations. So, tell us more about, you don't need that one, good. Tell us more about Planted.
Hey, yeah, thank you, Stefan. Thank you, Venturelab organization. This is a very special moment for us at Planted. I remember 5 years ago, I was super nervous getting on the stage, and I noticed a few minutes ago I was getting super nervous again, even though this feels more like family now than 5 years ago. We're proud of what we've achieved. 4 years ago, or 3 years, winning the top 100 gave us a lot of recognition that we're on the right path. Really motivated the team and ourselves to keep working on better protein solutions. Better in terms of sustainability, health, animal welfare, the planet, yourselves, your kitchen. We launched a steak this year. Can't make enough of it, but it reminds us very much of launching Planted Chicken out of ETH 5 years ago. And yeah, we're excited to scale this baby up, build new factories, deliver great products that make a difference for our health, for the animals, for the planet, and yeah, like I said, hopefully for the guests that come into your kitchen and enjoy your dinner that you cook for them, hopefully with Planted. Thank you.
That's what happens when you become a veteran.
Yeah, 5 years. It's a long time.
It's a long time, we just heard. I mean, you know, startup years, dog years. It's amazing, and yes, the time is flying by. We're going to, so congratulations to Planted, and we're going to our rank. Now we're entering into the podium. We have an industry where we're very strong in Switzerland, and we also had this company already here, and it's a great pleasure to welcome from Zurich, Yokoi. Dominic, a pleasure having you, not the first time.
Thank you very much indeed. Thank you. Yeah, so hello everyone. My name is Dominic from Yokoy. For those of you who don't know Yokoy yet, we're a spend management company offering 3 modules, all of them fueled, and powered by AI. Number 1, our expense module. For example, me today, I was traveling from Zurich to Lausanne. It takes me literally 10 seconds to hand in my expense just by simply using my mobile phone. Number 2, Yokoy Pay. We do have our own cards. We also do have cards from very good partners such as UBS, that's also here, that you can use. So I paid my trip to Lausanne with my virtual card this morning. So quite cool. The last one, which is the last baby, we launched that 2 years ago, is the invoice module. Basically, whenever you buy something from your company, you get an invoice, right? And you can use the exact same platform to upload the invoice, and we then enrich the data and validate the data also against other data points such as POs, goods received. So all of it combined is the full spend management platform that we've built. And the good thing about it is we do want to get rid of manual tasks, right? So no more filling out some old Excel sheets or manually adjusting stuff. We do want to automate, and that's why we really leverage state-of-the-art technology, which is our own proprietary in-house AI module that runs on top of all of them, that really enables our customers worldwide to basically automate those finance processes up to a level of 95%, which is huge. We save time, basically, we save costs. That's our business case. I think also the last time here, so thank you very much. And yeah, we'll be around if you have any questions, just come say hi. Thank you so much.
Exactly, congratulations, 5 years after incorporation. You can give me that one. And then for the picture, congratulations. And then next time, hopefully in the scale-up ranking.
Hopefully, yeah. Thank you so much.
I need the clicker, thank you very much. So we are moving on, rank number 2. So this startup is a local startup. So they're coming from Lausanne, placed in the engineering sector, incorporated 2022, having 32 employees. Welcome on stage, Corinthis. Congrats, and please tell us more about your startup and how you make cooling in the microchip environment.
Yeah, thank you so much. And on behalf of the entire team here in Lausanne, super proud to be here on stage this year. I'm super proud to also see the big efforts of our team working towards one goal, which is...
Put first your hand over there.
Yes. Oops. Which is to build 10 times better cooling to enable 100 times better chips. And the good thing is that Julia was here on stage right before, so I no longer have to explain the problem of cooling in data centers. But I do want to share a few fun facts about the market that we work on and the problems that we face. So chips that we use for AI and cloud, they're heating up around 50 times more concentrated than a barbecue. And as you can imagine, it's really hard to cool them down. And it's consuming a lot of electricity. So more than New York and London combined just to keep chips cool. And as our appetite for AI is only getting started now, the problem will only get worse. So what we work on is rethink how we cool down our chips to enable a sustainable digital future. We do this by building bridges between the world of chips and the world of cooling. First of all, by building software that allows us to really quickly design really good cooling. And secondly, develop new manufacturing methods to take those designs and bring those to life so we can actually use them. And finally, by setting up a global supply chain so we can start to deliver this at scale in reliable solutions to our customers. We had the pleasure to work together with some great investors, some of them here in the room as well, that helped us to get started about 2.5 years ago now. Worked together with some of the largest tech companies in the world already in a very short amount of time. Helped us to get early revenue, and really show that a lot of companies care about making their cooling more efficient and making sure that they can run more NVIDIA GPUs to train AI. We are super happy to be here, and thank you to the support, because we know that it's only the beginning. We are a long road ahead to have 10 times better cooling in all the chips and all the data centers in the world. And thanks for the support of Venturelab and all the people here. And hope to be here next year, fingers crossed. Thank you.
Congratulations, and well-deserved. And yes, I look forward, hopefully, seeing you next year.
Yeah, fingers crossed.
Thank you very much. And we're coming to the right moment. Here is the secret envelope. Woo! At that moment, of course, it is my great pleasure. I was ready to open it, but I think we need to welcome, and here it's my pleasure, and a big applause for Patrick Forte, who is joining us from Zurich, heading the corporate finance of UBS. Patrick, that is for us a big moment, a lot of work, particularly for the startup who is going to be nominated. So we're going to hold here for about 10 minutes, so the audience, wait. No, I'm kidding.
Yes, that's going to be good. I think it's a great idea to keep them a little bit waiting and make them a little bit more nervous or jealous as well. So thanks a lot for having me here tonight. It's a great pleasure. And it's great to be part of this inspiring and energizing group tonight. And it feels actually a little bit weird that I also have a minute to talk about an old economy, or actually an old business. But I tried to do this really, really quick. And I just wanted to let you know that even though we had some interesting times in the past, the new UBS, the purple UBS, is fully committed to support you all on your journey to your goals and to your success as good as we can. And for this, we have a group of people in our organization which are dedicated only to startups and scale-ups. And they are experts and working with you for over 8 years. And they provided over the last couple of years already more than 320 million of capital in terms of equity, in fundraising, or also in credits. And this was done in more than 120 transactions. And on an annual base, we're actually looking at around 400 startups and scale-ups. So that means these guys are really experts and have a very nice and great network, which is also open for you. And we are trying to use this network to help you connecting with other startups as well, to using this network to be faster successful, maybe getting some more new clients as well, or helping you on your path. On top of it, we also support the ecosystem in Switzerland with a lot of sponsoring and supporting in different platforms like the one tonight, obviously. And I think that should help to connect the people in the startup community and also in the investor community even more to be successful and create a platform for future growth of this industry segment. So we want to be the partner. We have a lot of partners already now with successful startups of the past, which we can open doors for you as well. If you want to get in touch with these guys, to learn from them, learning from mistakes, I think is one of the most important things you all can get from out of your network. So just to close this one more time, we are committed and we want to be the partner of you guys. We are proud of all the innovation in Switzerland and we are proud to be partner with you on your journey. Thank you. And now I think we don't have to wait anymore.
Moment. Thank you, Patrick. And thank you for bringing all this to startups. And right now, I think the big moment is here. The drums are rolling.
So, the winner of this year's Top 100 Swiss Startup Award is... Oh, I always wanted to do this in my life. The winner is the Poly SA.
We will do the small pitch and then we will do the...
Congratulations.
Thank you so much.
And we just need the mic for a second. And now we're here. What do you do, actually?
Hi, I'm Sam. I'm the CEO and co-founder of Depoly, and we are creating a circular economy for unwanted, non-recyclable plastics such as PET and polyester so that they don't end up in our landfills and our incineration centers, and that they end up in a circular economy. I'm really overwhelmed by this. Wow, I'm really sorry. I think I lost a bet today. We're talking a lot about accomplishments today, and we didn't raise 1 billion. That's fantastic news, by the way, HAYA and guys. But what we have done and what we haven't talked about, at least in the public, is the effort that has gone into scaling the technology from a 100 milligram scale to a 100 kilogram scale. And anybody in the engineering space and on the chemical side, you know how difficult this is. And it is represented by this beautiful jar that is being held by Rowan. So this jar used to be a feedstock that was rejected by the Swiss ecosystem for mechanical recycling because it was too difficult to recycle. We took our technology, we broke it down, we worked with a third party, and now this jar represents something that could be used, for example, for cosmetics. This is the first of many things. We're scaling the technology now to a first-of-the-kind showcase plant, which will be operational in Valais and Monte, and then a first-of-the-kind commercial plant, which will be somewhere in the world. And this is 100% this is the efforts of a team that is so dedicated, that has worked so hard, that has had to fight through so many setbacks on chemistry, on scaling, and everything to get to this point. And we're super excited to show you guys the future and to put these products in your hands or in your clothing or in the carpets or anything else that's plastic related that you're using. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Watch out. Oh, that's the piano. Ooh, it wasn't that good. Many congrats. so great. So great. Congratulations.
Congratulations. You can stay. You can stay. I mean, you are the number one. So congratulations again to you both. How exciting. On that note, we only saw the top 10. We met some of the newcomers. We met, I think, about 10 of the other newcomers. But the list is, of course, of 100. So I'd like to also now invite you to put your hands together for everybody on this list. And we got another page. The rest. So good. So good. So inspiring. All right, speaking of inspirational, as some of you may already know, every year we produce this very cool magazine. And this is where we tell you everything you need to know about this year's ranking and everybody on it. So, of course, look who's on the cover. Obviously, the printer. We have some video of that happening yesterday, knew before we did. So this is really hot off the press, and you're welcome to take a copy of this magazine home with you tonight. It's also the labor of a big group of people who put in a lot of work to do this. So before we go home tonight, I really want to thank and recognize the efforts of the following individuals who help produce this magazine in 5 different languages. All right, so if you'd please join me on the stage, Florian Fels, who is our partner for the German version. Where are you, Florian? Here we go. Please. Vielen Dank. Elizabeth Kim, who is our partner for the French version. Okay. Or, You're standing in? Okay, great.
French version is here. I know it should be here, but I mean, it is on this screen, but it is not on here. I mean, Swiss-French technology never works, but you know, I have to place it. And I'm home, I can do this kind of little teasing, you know.
All right, Stefan Chiora, who is editor-in-chief of startup.ch, helps us with our English language version. Stefan? Thank you very much. Tatiana Benavides and Dr. Hong are partners for the Chinese version. How are you, ladies? By the way, thank you so much. By the way, if any of you are interested in going to China, you need to just come and be very nice to Dr. Hong, because she is sponsoring 3 business trips, not business flights, business trips to China that could be very interesting. So feel free to approach her afterward. And to wrap it up, our Japanese version comes to us courtesy of Emi Naganuma and Felix Mosner. Thank you again to all of you. We're going to do a quick picture. Here we go. Where's our? Okay, we got it.
Thank you.
Squeeze in a little bit. Awesome. Thank you. Thank you so much for all of your help.
You guys can sit.
And again, remember to pick up your copy as you leave. But for those of you online, we haven't forgotten about you. I know you're not here to pick it up online, but if you scan this QR code, you can download it. Okay, and that brings us almost to the end of tonight's event. And who better to close that with his thoughts than the founder and president of Venturelab, Beat Shilaih.
So, when I started Venturelab 20 years ago, together with my partner in crime, Jody Montserrat, I had a vision. I thought, okay, if it is possible for the skiing nation, Switzerland, to actually win against Silicon Valley in sailing, we should also beat them in startups.
Gut, stell mal den Motor an.
Okay, so unfortunately, the guys down there in Barcelona, they don't do that well. Aling is failing in sailing, but it has been proven not only tonight that Switzerland as a country is producing more and more world-class startups and unicorns. And that we need to celebrate. Tonight at the Apro, but also next year, so please note down already the date, September 3rd, where we will celebrate 15 years of the top 100 Swiss startups. So Venturelab is proud to contribute to this deep tech ecosystem, and we hope to be able to celebrate a lot more successes with you in the decade to come. So, on the back, we have the incredible Venturelab team making this possible, so please give them a warm applause and let me have them on stage. Oh, no, somebody is missing. Where is Anna? Where is Anna? Anna, come on.
We almost forgot.
Oh, thank you. Where shall I stand?
So,
in the middle.
Thank you, Anna, very much for the great moderation.
Hello, gentlemen.
Together with
Kneeling.
Jordi and Stefan, these flowers are for you. They're well deserved. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you very much. They're beautiful. Thank you. Thank you.
So, and now let's go and grab a glass and celebrate the top 100 Swiss startups.
That's it. Thank you. Woo! All right. That's it. That was actually.